back on the streets for a bunch of little hit and runs. That's what this is. These are those trucks that come by, might say something, but don't stick around very long. You know, little painful clips for you. Some of the things I go through during the course of the day. It's not all roses out there. But I'm doing the battle. That's what I'm out there for. No one ever said this would be easy. And you know what you do if you like this kind of crap. You know, when you hit the whole like button. And if you want to keep me out there, well, you share. If you care, you share. And if you really give a damn, you go buy something. You know, get one of my designs and wear them around. And they do come with a trigger back guarantee. If you do not trigger a liberal, you will get your money back. So I haven't had to pay out yet, so something must be going right. And of course, if you haven't subscribed already and you like what I'm doing, then hit the subscribe button. And if you've already subscribed, well, you do that again too, because you know how they knock us off. So here we go. This is On the Streets. God protect us, huh? Amen. On the street.
Man.
Waste of time? How's that? Why do you think it's a waste of time?
You dress out here like a clown with this clownish bullshit, man.
Clownish bullshit?
Yep.
You see my sign right there?
It's a bunch of bullshit. You're full of shit, man.
I'm full of shit?
You're full of shit.
That's the best debate you have?
You're 100%. I don't have.
That's the best debate you have?
Yep.
Yeah, full of shit yourself. You ain't got nothing in that head of yours.
Hey, you got a bunch of people that just do this to you all day long, right? Because you're like a clown. Man, half the street performers got better act than this bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you just for tips.
Oh, no, actually, I have a lot of intelligent conversations. This isn't one of them, though. You, sir, are a dumbass. I haven't heard an intelligent word come out of your mouth yet.
I don't have time for it.
Well, you're the one that came up and said something. Now you don't have time for it?
I don't have time for this. Look at this.
You don't have time for it, but you're the one that came up and said something to begin with, huh?
This is what you spend your time doing. I'm not having intelligent.
As I said, I have intelligent conversations, and you're not giving me one.
You don't deserve it.
I don't deserve it? Well, you're the one that came up and started flapping your lips.
You're the one dressed like a fucking clown.
You're the one that came up and started flapping your lips. Now you're a coward walking away.
Yeah, have fun with the rest of your
You're a coward walking away.
I'm gonna go hang out with my friends.
Now you're a coward walking away. You're a coward, sir, an intellectual coward. And now you're vulgar. Yeah, they're not?
I'm not a racist.
I can prove that you are.
Don't go into it. I'm just
Why
saying.
not? I mean, you keep on I keep on hearing, you know, Democrats calling Republicans racist, but the fact, and this is fact, that right now the Democrats are saying, well, we don't need a wall, we don't want to fund the wall. Well, disproportionately, the people that are coming over from the South are taking low-skilled jobs. Well, who's on the lower scale of our economic ladder? Blacks. So they are taking jobs away from the lower scale people.
You'll never convince me, but thank you for your time. You look great.
Why wouldn't that doesn't that make sense to you?
None at all.
Why you don't think blacks are on the lower economic scale?
Well, I believe that.
Well, then who do you think's jobs are being taken away by the people coming in? I mean, can you answer that question, ma'am?
Great town.
Well, it's a center, of course, all, hub of activity. I mean, it is what it is,
It's still a great town.
Oh,
it's not New Orleans.
Oh, no.
It's kind of closed down now.
It's a great town. It stinks a little more than normal right about now.
They aren't picking up the garbage. I know. Yeah.
That's not what I meant. I meant for like the last 2 years, it stunk a little more.
Oh, really? So, and what in reference to?
That guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I see. And what don't you like about that guy?
Geez, here's a man who runs an illegal charity and runs an illegal college, yet he's capable of running our country. So, all right, that's
Oh, I see.
That's
so
a
you
good
believe
plan.
that? Okay. But what about the Clinton Foundation? Can we go on about the Clinton Foundation?
Sure. Go knock yourself out. Knock yourself out.
That slush fund?
Yeah.
Uranium One?
Yeah, you know, all that
How
stuff.
about Uranium One?
Yeah, so how about every one of those people?
Is that okay with you? Uranium One is okay with you?
Pick every one of those.
Selling uranium to the Russians, that was okay with it?
You know, that's not true.
It's not true.
It's not true.
I will lay money on this one. You want to lay money on this one? I will be happy to lay money on this one.
Hillary arranged for the sale of uranium. They didn't sell it directly.
No, it's not true.
Yeah, I will put money on this one. You want to put money on this one?
Yeah.
Wait, how are you
I mean, well, we all have cell phones. I mean, I'd be happy to, we can look this up. I'd be happy to. I'll give you 10 to 1 odds. Up to $100. What do you say? I mean, I thought you were so sure of it. Well, then if you're so sure, this would be easy money, right? I mean, you're walking away. I've never seen a liberal walk away from easy money. Would you like to? Well, you
don't know what I am, and I'm not.
What are you?
I'm not interested in money. Money means nothing to me.
Oh, really? So what are you? What are you?
Keep your money.
What are you?
I'm a good person. I'm a great person. I'm a great.
Well, can I ask you why you Democrats are racist then? I can prove you're racist.
Hey, I love you. Have a good day.
Head back down towards us. Far.
I don't know. It's all right. It should be easy money for them. Are you still a German citizen?
Yeah, I came here when I was 25, so too late to lose an accent. I like your costume.
Well, thank you. Are you? So it's a work permit or visa that you're on?
No, my dad is American. I have the dual citizenship.
Oh, so you have dual citizenship.
That's right.
Oh, terrific. And you work for an airlines, I take it?
No, actually for a private company. We do aerial imagery.
Interesting. And for what? In what aspect? I mean, for
city mapping and stuff like that. For insurance companies. Yeah, we have both private and public customers.
Sounds kind of interesting. For city planning and things like that, or what is it?
Yeah, I think so, and also like historic views of it. Like we capture it now and then we do it again in like a couple of years, or I don't know.
Okay. And do you pay attention to politics at all? I mean,
yes, I do.
You do?
I do. That's what draw my attention.
Indeed. Indeed. There's a lot going on in Germany and here, of course.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's everywhere.
Yeah, we're going through a lot of changes.
Are you from here?
Well, I've been here long enough. What are some of your views? I mean, how do you feel about, let's say, what's going on in Germany right now? Because there have been some changes there. They recently had an election a few months ago, and I think Merkel found herself a bit in a bit of trouble. And then here, of course, we had this man causing a lot of trouble. And she was basically, I think, got herself in a lot of trouble because of the immigration policies that...
You're pretty well informed, right?
Well, I'm Uncle Sam, I have to be. I'm Uncle Sam, I gotta be. But I think that was the thing that got her in trouble.
Yeah.
How do you feel about those immigration policies of hers? I mean...
I think she did the right thing, honestly. Of like letting the people in first and then dealing with it, because what else were you gonna do? Like leave them stranded at the border?
Well, why should you let them in to begin with?
Because honestly, Germany was the one exporting the weapons. Like we made money off the wars, so why not?
So it's a guilt thing. We should let people in because we feel guilty.
No, not guilty. Because we feel compassionate because they're dying out there.
So we send them the weapons, and then we create a lot of chaos and refugees and enemies because we're bombing them with our weapons, and then we let those enemies into our country?
It's way more complex, I think, than that.
Well, then, because especially this past New Year's, there was a rash of attacks, riots, and rapes by these immigrants that were brought into the European countries.
That's right.
So obviously it doesn't seem like they're assimilating very well.
It's
right. Not like they're taking up, the Christian values that Germans and Western civilization is brought up on.
That's right.
They're more or less just bringing in their culture and terrorism into your country.
I wouldn't call these riots that you refer to part of their culture, really.
And why are they performing them?
From what I have seen from the culture, from my own experiences, they've been more than hospitable, heartwarming, like friendly people, and I wouldn't say it in general.
And so the gang rapes are friendly?
I don't know what your point is.
Well, I'm saying that there have been a rash of gang rapes by immigrants.
Okay.
So I don't know, how does that play for them to being friendly?
I'm saying I've been to Jordan, I've visited friends there, and they've been super hospitable and sweet. And
yeah, I'm not saying all of them are doing that, but certainly the ones that are.
Right.
I mean, it's not Germans going around committing the gang rapes.
Oh, Germans do rape. Everybody does.
Yeah, but it's primarily right now, from what I've seen from the reports, especially over the New Year's, where police were getting attacked. They were shooting fireworks into crowds.
Yeah, I've seen all that.
I mean, there's young ladies like yourself that are afraid to walk the streets now. I mean, we're looking at the pushback with the yellow vest in France, which is spreading all over Europe also. And of course, we have the policy here, which is pretty much the same thing you've got there, with we're getting the same influx of illegal immigrants coming up into our country. And same thing, not assimilating, but basically bringing their problems to us, which is a problem. And be different. I mean, you having dual citizenship and having advantage of traveling around, know that there are some cultures better than others.
I wouldn't say that.
You wouldn't say that?
Culture's better than others?
Well, you would say, so in other words, you would put, let's say, Somalia, which is a very repressive and
that's all your
patriotical. And then Saudi Arabia, where women have to dress in burqas and have to walk behind their men and are treated like slaves. You would put that culture on par with Western civilization?
I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that.
You can't agree with what?
Saying some cultures are better than others.
So you think that the Saudi Arabian culture that represses women is equal to Western culture? Huh? Give me one. Why don't liberals want to debate? Why don't liberals want to debate? How come they come up and make statements, but they never can elaborate? That's all right. Hi, you can run. I can understand why you're running. I can understand. You got nothing to say.
You have the worst personality of anyone I've ever met.
Oh, boo-hoo. Oh, boo-hoo. 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 Worst personality anybody ever met.
Won't you get a prize for that?
I don't know.
Like a contest, Mr. Worst Personality.
Yeah. What does it pay? I don't know.